Hi everybody, I hope you're all having a great morning. Today for reading, boys and girls, we're going to be learning about plurals. Now, we started learning about plurals last week, so let's just quickly have a discussion about what plurals are to make sure we haven't forgotten, okay? Now, plurals are when there is more than one of something, all right? So, behind me here, I have created a plural machine, all right? Now, this shows us what a word looks like when it's not plural, and we call that singular. And then when it goes into the plural machine, it comes out as a plural. So here we have the word cloud, okay? Now we know that when a word is not plural, it is singular and there is just one, okay? So here I just have one cloud. It goes into the plural machine, and we add an S to the word. And now the word is clouds, okay? Now the word is plural because there is more than one, okay? So there are two, okay? So if it's plural, there would be two or more of something. Let's have a look at the word flower. Here, it is just singular. When it goes into the plural machine, I've added an S, and it's come out a plural where it has an S on the end. Read it with me, flowers. Now I have three, okay? So it is plural. There is more than one flower. All right. Now, a lot of the time, words that are plural have an S at the end, okay? Like these ones, like clouds and flowers. Plural words don't always have an S at the end, but lots of the time they do. Today we are going to find words that are plural. Okay, we're going to find words that have an S at the end, and we're going to check to see if they are plural. Okay, and we're going to find these words in Rumpelstiltskin. We need to continue reading. By the end of the week, we need to finish this book. All right, so we're going to read the book now, and we're going to see if we can find words with S at the end, and we will check to see if they are plural. All right. Now let's just back up and reread a little. I'm going to back up and reread from this page here. We read that yesterday, but we don't want to forget what happened last. Okay, read along with me if you can see the words. In the morning, the king was very pleased. "Will you be my queen?" he asked. "I will," said the girl. So they got married, and 1 year later, the queen had a baby. The king and queen had a baby boy. They were very happy. The queen forgot her promise. One night, the little man suddenly appeared. "I'll take the boy," he said, reaching for the baby. "No," cried the queen. "Take my jewels instead." All right, I'm just going to stop. I've found a word that has an S at the end. Jewels. Now, I'm going to check to see if it's plural by thinking about if there is more than one, okay? Now, I'm going to pop that word down. Jewel. Okay? Jewels. It has an S at the end. I'm going to underline that S. Now, I'm going to take the S off that word, and I'm going to think about if it becomes singular. Okay, I've got jewels. Now I'm going to take the word S off. Jewel. Okay, I know that the word jewel is a word, which means that S on the end of that word has made this word a plural. Okay, so jewels is a plural. There is more than one jewel. Okay, let's read on and see what other plurals we can find. Okay. "I don't want jewels," he laughed. "You must guess my name. If you can't, the baby is mine. You have 3 days, said the little man. Let's have a look at this word. It's got an S at the end, days. If I take the S off this word, it just says day. And I know day is a word. So that S has made this word a plural, okay? Now, it wouldn't make sense if it was singular in this sentence. You have 3 day. So that's why the S is so important, okay? You have 3 days. I know the word days is plural. It is talking about more than one day, okay? So we can write the word days on our list of plurals. Days. Days. Okay. We'll read 2 more pages. The king and queen sent servants to gather names for every corner of the kingdom. Okay, let's have a look at this word. The king and queen sent servants. Servants are like maids, people who help to do the job in the castle in this case. The king and queen sent servants. If I take the S away from the end of that word, that just says servant. Okay, so that S at the end of this word has made this word a plural. If it wasn't plural here, it wouldn't make sense. The king and queen sent servant to gather names. They need the S because they are talking about more than one servant. So servants is a plural, okay? Let's add that word down. We're finding lots of plurals in this book. Servants. Okay. The next day, the little man appeared. Is your name Harry or Larry or Barry? Asked the queen. The little man shook his head. She guessed lots of names. Names. If I take the S away from that word, it just says name. So the S is changing this word and making it become a plural. Okay? Imagine it being put into that plural machine. It goes in singular and it's come out plural. That is not my name, he cried. You have 2 days. All right, we are going to stop there now, boys and girls. And now you're going to have a chance to look for plurals yourself, okay? I want you to find the book Rumpelstiltskin again in our files, okay? And again, like yesterday and the day before, I'd like for you to read about 8 pages, okay? While you're reading, on a new page in your workbook, you are going to write the title Plurals. Okay. And you are going to make a list of all the words that you find and read that are plural. Okay. That means, remember, there is more than one of that thing. Now you can make you can be extra creative and you can turn your page into a plural machine if you like, as long as you have a list of all the plurals you find. Okay, don't forget to rule a margin and write the date at the top. Okay, remember, let me know if you've got any questions and I'll speak to you later. Don't forget to send your work through. Bye everyone.